What got me dancing was that I was taken really ill and I had to go to the hospital and lost a lot of weight. So my mother was a dancer herself. She decided that that would be a good thing to help me gain weight, nourish my body, and try to get things moving, and that's the only thing she was familiar with. So she put me into dancing, and it pretty much took off after that. So I started dancing at the age of 5 years old. I loved going to class, but it was difficult for me to get up there and, dance in front of, other children and relate to other children because of course, the illness that I had before. Professional dancing started for me around the age of 19 when I started at San Antonio College under the direction of Nelda Drury. From there, we took off to Japan. We were there for 3 weeks, and we had the time of our lives, and that was basically the first actual experience and tour that I did professionally. Well, it was something that I dreamed of doing. I would imagine from the age of about 16, because I basically wanted to get married and just have a family. And opportunities kept knocking, and I just kept opening doors. I worked with the Mateo Ethno-American Dance Theater and Carola Goya, who's a well-renowned artist, flamenco, Spanish classical dancer. Charo in Las Vegas would be the one that most people are familiar with. That was the biggest production company that I worked for as far as the fame and that goes along with Hollywood, and Chiqui Linares here in San Antonio, and just different master instructors in Madrid, Spain. Based on my training since I was, a young girl, and it came naturally to me. And because of the passion that I have for dancing, I just enjoyed myself thoroughly, and it was a wonderful experience. You only have a certain time that you can perform and you can dance. I have 2 sons. The need for financial stability came upon me. Therefore, I decided I needed to do something that I knew really, really well, and I wanted to give back to the community. So I thought this was the way I could do it. I thought it was important to bring the classical Spanish, castanets, as well as the ballet, tap, hip-hop, style of dance here to this area, because I think there was a need for that. And now that the studio is actually in an art district now, officially, under San Antonio. We've been here for the past 15 years. And we have students coming in as young as 2 years old, and we teach all the way up to adult, anyone who's interested. I'll give you an example of one little girl who came to me. She was 5 years old, and she walked in and she said, "Look, Miss Monica, look what I can do." And she started doing pirouettes right in the middle of the class. And those of you who are not familiar with it, it's where you turn or spin on one leg and you turn your body up, and that's something that you would need at least 4 to 5 years experience. There are those who come in that are gifted, and there are others come in struggling. And the ones that walk in who really, really have that passion for dance, they stay, they stick it out, and they're the ones who mostly get ahead and can show what they have. And those are the ones I really love working with, because I mold them into something that they don't believe that they can do, because dancing creates an enormous self-esteem and self-respect and discipline for your person. We do shows here locally, participated in the Flambeau Parade 2 to 3 years, and that's a whole lot of fun, and it gets the parents involved, and it helps parents work with their children. Down the street we did the grand opening of the new HEB here on Nogalitos. Keeps everybody moving and working together in the community. Since I traveled so much and experienced so much in my life as far as dancing, I thought it was really important to come back and give to the community, especially where I grew up here. My grandmother lived down the street from here, and this is family, this is home for me. So I identify and I relate to each one of these children individually. I like talking and getting to know these kids on a one-on-one basis, and it helps me communicate with them much, much easier and faster. We've had some come in who've stayed 5 years, and we've had some that come and stayed 10 years. Because they came in at such an early age, they would love to obviously continue their dancing because they have a passion for it, where we try to prepare the kids to go on to bigger and better things. Because that's why I named it Monica Moon's School of Dance, because I love to teach these individuals about dance, about theater, about traveling, about the whole experience of dancing after they leave here. So my job is to teach them the best set of my knowledge. From here, they go off and do what they truly want to do and be blessed to do. And we've had a couple of kids go off. One went off to California. Another student actually teaches here, Isabel Rodriguez. She's one of our instructors here, and I'm very pleased with her, and she's a very dynamic individual. She walked in dancing pretty much hip-hop, very enthusiastic, didn't want to leave after class. Miss Monica, put the music on again. Is it time to go? My goodness, the hour went by so fast. Are there any more classes that we can take? From there, she was here, I think, about 4 years. Asked her to come back and teach, and she's been teaching here with us since she was 16. And she's still here with us now and enjoys it very much, and we love having her here. The joy of what I'm doing, the music, the atmosphere, the passion of what I feel is the music, is what drives me to dance. For me, it's not the stardom, it's the experience of going and traveling and meeting the people and the self-confidence that it gives you as a person. And it's just a wonderful experience for me.